Welcome back! To all of the kids watching this, fair warning, this whole video is basically a spoiler alert for your entire life. Everything that I'm about to tell you can happen to you at any point. It can start gradually, it can spring on you without any notice at all. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 88 or 25 like me. Fine. The point is, when you get older, Christmas changes. And it's not subtle. I've been feeling really nostalgic this year, so today's episode is going to be Christmas now versus Christmas then. Number one, as a kid, I loved trying to stay up to see if I could hear Santa or his reindeer on the roof. I would leave little cookies out and I would get so excited if I heard noises coming from the living room because I was like, oh, he's here. As an adult, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I still wait up just to see if I can hear Santa. But now it's not so difficult to stay awake. Actually, it's more difficult to fall asleep, what with the often crippling anxiety, the pressure of deadlines, and a spouse that snores so loudly that I'm pretty sure it's being picked up on the Richter scale. But now, if I hear a noise coming from my living room at midnight on Christmas Eve, I don't look around for cookies anymore. I look for a weapon. Number two. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would go to the mall and you'd see Santa there and you would get so excited because you couldn't wait to get in line so you could take a picture with him? You would sit on his lap and whisper into his ear how good you've been that year and what toys he could bring to you while you were sleeping in your bed. Ah, memories. But let's play that back again and listen to it with adult ears. We went to the mall, sat on some strange guy's lap, and told him exactly which toys he could bring to us that would allow him to bribe us into behaving however he wanted us to behave. And he would bring those toys while we were sleeping. As a kid, that whole situation seems like magic, but as an adult, that seems like a date with Jared the Subway guy. Number three. Do you remember being pissed when you would open up a present and there was a bunch of socks in it or pajamas or something and you had to bury your fury deep down inside and act grateful because it's Christmas and magic and miracles and Santa flying across the moon chasing after a star so he could deliver presents to baby Jesus while the three wise men find a lamp that has 8 genies in it instead of 1 or something? I don't really understand that story. But now, as an adult, if I get socks or pajamas for Christmas, it is like the highlight of my day. And because I'm in a same-sex relationship, we wear all of the same stuff, which means it gets worn out twice as fast. By the way, this is not a hint to all of our friends and family that if you don't know what to get us for Christmas, that we would appreciate socks. Not a hint at all. If there are any kids who are still watching this, take a second, pause this video, and go write a letter to Santa thanking him for bringing you socks and pajamas, because Santa's an adult, and as far as he's concerned, that's an amazing present. Not everything has to plug in or light up. Oh my god, unless they're light up socks. Number four, I remember that it seemed like Christmas would never come. Like the whole year had gone by 7 times and we hadn't celebrated Christmas yet. It took forever to get here, but as soon as Christmas Day did get here, it was done before you blinked. But now that I'm 30, I hate saying that, but now that I'm a grown-up, that's better. Now it seems like Christmas gets here in like a week, and if you have any kids around you, Christmas Day becomes the day that never ends. There was a guy with a very small penis who had to drive by the window. Number 5. I think the most obvious difference has to be waking up on Christmas Day. I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, for the entire year, I always had trouble getting up in the morning so that I wouldn't be late for school. 6:30 would roll around and I would hit the snooze button probably 6 or 7 times before I'd convince myself that I should probably get up. Unless it was Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, I didn't even need to set an alarm because I would just be awake at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to wake up everybody in the house. And I was that kid who would go into my parents' bedroom and jump on their bed until they got out of it. Like, you know, you've seen that kid in movies, right? Where he jumps on their bed and like they wake up and they want to kill him and you want to kill him and you're like, if I ever have a kid like that, he's gonna die. That was me. I was that kid. I've had so much coffee. How did I say that without breathing? But at this age, I finally understand why so many fights can break out at Christmas, because if some little punk kid woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning just so I could watch them unwrap cool presents that I couldn't play with, only to watch them play with a box instead, I'd be pretty pissed too. I tell you, I have never understood my parents so much in my entire life. So I guess I should probably say, sorry, Mom. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And what things are different about Christmas for you? Let me know in the comments section below. If you're new, click right there to subscribe. I have more episodes right down there. All of my social media in the corner right there, and I will see you very soon.